So hey everyone, finally we got connected after long, and today's video gonna be like very much interesting. I'm gonna share you if you are planning to start your career into clinical SAS role or statistical programmer role. So how to target for the high pay. Let's suppose as a fresher, if you want to target 10 LPA, 8 LPA, or more than like 8 or like between this range, between 8 to 10, more than let's assume 7 LPA. So I'm gonna share you step by step what are the requirements, how you should target, and how you can achieve it. In the past, I'm sharing this data. I'm sharing this data from my past experiences. Some of the students who got high packages like 8, 9, 10 LPA, how they got it. Let's everyone join and then we'll start the video. Okay, so now we can start the video. So see, if you are going to start your career, okay, if you have chosen your career as a clinical SAS programmer, and you want to get a package of 10 LPA or 8 LPA or more than 8 LPA. So the very first requirement is you should have the educational background of statistics or biostatistics. Okay, this is the first requirement. The second requirement is having, master degree. Bachelors are also fine, but having a master degree will give you another level of age and your chances will be very high. Now coming to third requirement, the knowledge you are, the knowledge you are acquiring, the skills you are acquiring to get this job. So along with the SAS tool, you should acquire the knowledge of R as well and Python as well. Domain knowledge is for sure that you should get, like getting expertise into the project, creating some SDM, add-on table listings. These are for sure. But along with that, in the tool part, SAS will be not enough. Along with that, R and then Python. This will give you another level of age. And on top of that, that is very important, being consistent. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are learning, show your consistency on that. Okay. Now, like whatever requirements I have told you right now, that to get a 10 LPA job, being a statistical programmer, you should have this requirement. What if you don't have, let's suppose you are ready to put your efforts, आप ज़्यादा मेहनत कर सकते हो. Okay, you are ready to show consistency, ready to put efforts, ready to do everything else, but already you have done your education, so you cannot change it. So let's suppose, what if you are not from statistics or biostatistics or relevant background, so will this company, as of now the highest paying, as of now the company which is paying highest for this role, that is Lilly. They are paying around from 8 LPA to 11 LPA. Okay, and last to last year, two of our students got hired. It's been, I think, around 2 years, and they got a package of around 8 to 9. Okay, and I got an opportunity to connect with someone who got selected from the college itself in Lilly, and he got the package of around 10 to 11. So coming to my students who got package of 8 to 9 LPA in Lilly, so their educational background was totally different. They were not from statistics or mathematics or biostatistics background. They were from totally different background, like mechanical or these backgrounds. So even though they were having totally different background, but they have done rest of the part, like they have focused in the learning part. They are having good knowledge. Along with that, they were very much consistent in the applying part. So they were not, matching the first criteria, the educational background, but they were trying to match all other criteria which is remaining. So even if you don't have the similar educational background, even in that scenario, you can do well and you can perform well, and yeah, you can get a 10 LPA package. So especially those people who are doing masters in statistics, for them you can target the companies which is paying high, or you can target the companies which are in top 10. But again, if you are targeting the companies which are paying high as a fresher. So see, today I'm talking about the fresher one. Once you get experience, obviously you can get 10 LPA, 20, 50, any LPA. Okay. But if you are like willing to get a 10 LPA or near to 10 LPA package being a fresher, so those all people who are from statistics or biostatistics, for them, they're gonna get the first preference in this companies who are paying like very much high pay for a fresher, for statistical programmer. So yeah, so for you guys, those who are having statistics or biostatistics background, for you it's a golden opportunity to already you have fulfilled the first requirement, that is the educational background. You need to fulfill the remaining criteria, that is learning the required skills in a good way, and not only SAS tool, learn a minimum along with SAS R tool as well, and get the clinical domain knowledge as well, and be consistent and target the top 10 companies, give interviews. For sure you're going to get interviews. And along with that, if you're targeting a company who pays well, so you need to wait for them. Okay, because the company who gonna pay you well as a fresher itself, see, many companies can pay you a good amount of a good salary or a good amount once you get experience. But being a fresher, if you want a very high pay, or if you want to fall in that category, so in that case you have to put good efforts and you have to have these educational backgrounds. But if you are from different background, so you can start your journey with 3, 4, 5, 6 LPA, and then you can switch to a company which is paying high. So now let's take some comments from the comment. Hey Gopi, I'm doing great. How about you? Invincible, we got another chance to engage with you. Thank you. Thank you, Invincible. Wajid, sir, I'm working as a tester with 3.6 LPA package with 2.7 year of experience. What should I do to get good package? So Wajid, if you are working as a tester, I hope you are working as a either manual or automation tester. So if you are working as a manual, try to switch to the automation part, and on top of that, try to just explore that in the tester part. Okay, in the tester part, what are the things that is going at the top level? What are the people, like the people who are getting high pay being a tester? Just scroll their profile, just have a look, just have a word with them, what they are doing. Okay, and if you feel that all the people being a tester, they are not getting good pay, then I think you should switch to another role. Okay, maybe in your company itself there can be multiple roles where you can get high pay. Danny, hello sir, I'm in final year of P pharmacy. I want to do, should I start training? No, online or should? See, anyone, this is a very common question, that should you start your training after your graduation or masters, or should you start your training during your college? See, if you will start your training after completion of your college, it's gonna take another 6 to 8 months to get a job, because around 4 months for sure, 4 to 5 months will go in the learning part, and another 3 4 months will easily go in getting interview part. I feel the learning part can be optimized within 3 months, even you can complete the training 3 to 4 months. But getting interviews and cracking interviews is gonna take some more time. So it's better to learn during your college, because your academic is to prepare you for the job, not for getting bookish knowledge. So during your academic itself, you should focus on the skills which is actually required in real time or the job. Let's suppose there are multiple positions. You can work in PV department, you can work in CDM role, you can work as a statistical programmer, you can work as a CRA. So first filter it out which are the job roles which the pay you're getting that is very good, and then filter that what are the skills required for that job, and that is the duty during your academic itself. You should acquire the knowledge. You want to take training for that, you should get it. See, game starts during the college itself. It's not something that I'll complete my education, then I'll set up like what the skill required for a job if I want to do a particular job. It will take a separate time. Utilize your college academic years or academic duration itself for learning skills, not after college, because you're gonna spend additional time for that. Good evening, Satish. I hope, Danny, you got the idea. Mayur, any updates on vacancies in the market? Recently, 4 to 5 companies they have openings for freshers. Some of the companies name I know, that is IQVIA, Fortria, Icon. These three companies name I do remember, and there were some more companies. I need to check their name. So recently, I think few days back only they have kept vacancy for fresher. Even on LinkedIn, their post was there. Stani Babu is asking, sir, I have been applying at Icon since a long time and getting rejection mail via tailored resume. According to the JD, added main topics. See, if your JD, if your CV is getting rejected, it doesn't mean that your CV is not matching with their criteria, or your CV is like outdated, or your CV is not having relevant skills, or not skills, relevant terms, whatever you have learned, or you haven't mentioned the relevant skill. Actually, the reason can be already they have received a tons of CV, and that can be one of the reason to reject your CV. So what my suggestion is, don't get dependent upon their automated mail, and don't just apply through their traditional route. Directly connect to their HRs or director or manager or senior, anyone who is working on that role, statistical programmer role in Icon. You directly connect with them, tell them to refer your CV if possible. Let's suppose if Icon is having opening, you have applied through the website, or you are planning to apply through the website, you can try the other route as well. Directly connect to their employers who are working as a statistical programmer. Ask them that I want referral. Can you give me? So, Invincible, sir, I'm not getting my first job. And in north side in India, I don't see much opportunities here. For CDM pharmacovigilance, but it didn't work. Now MR is the only option. See, Invincible, uh, in life, if you feel that I am at this stage of life and you want to reach to this stage, so you're gonna take time from here to here, because life is not easy. Okay, so between these journey from reaching to here, if something better you are getting, if you are getting the opportunity to reach from here to here, from here to here, even that is fine. You cannot directly go from here to here. Always remember, if you directly want to go from here to here, so the effort you are putting at the bottom end, that gonna help you to shoot to get to the top end. If you are putting low level of efforts, because I cannot judge you that which level of efforts you are putting, how is your learning, are you consistent or not, but you better know. So if you feel I'm giving my 100%, and even though I'm not getting the result, then there is a question. But if you feel you're not giving your 100%, you are not consistent within this journey. You're getting demotivated. So you need to fix it out. And another thing, like any other job you are getting, that can be MR, CRA, or CDM, or any other job you are getting, that's a journey, right? Everyone cannot get, or everyone cannot shoot from bottom to top. Maybe you have to take some steps, right? So that is very much fine. Not everyone can, like the people who are learning this about this role, like you all know statistical programmer or clinical sas programmer. Let's suppose if 100 people are learning at a time, not 100 people gonna get selected. Some people gonna get, like they're gonna get rejected. Some people gonna get demotivated. Some people gonna get selected. So this is a journey. It cannot happen suddenly. So always understand in such a way that if you are not getting at a time, be ready with, like be ready to match your interest in some other relevant jobs, at least for time being. Don't wait blindly and waste your time. If you're not getting job in statistical program, start your job as a CRA or MR or any other role. Start your journey. Keep applying for the role. Whenever you get the interview, whenever you crack the interview, switch. So guys, is my voice is clear to everyone? Just confirm me once. Can I fix it up? Just give me a minute. So guys, is my audio is clear to everyone? Just confirm me once in the comment. Okay. Wajid is asking which should be the good for data science. Which should be good data science. Full stack development, as I'm working in testing, 0.7 year of experience and getting 3 points. Okay, you are asking that Wajid, which one you should choose, data science or full stack development, and currently you are working as a tester. See, if you feel that you love hardcore coding, okay, if you feel that you love hardcore coding, then you can go for full stack. If you feel that I don't love hardcore coding, you don't love the coding, but you want to, be in the top 10% of the market and get good pay, so then you should go for data science. But if you want to get good pay as well and you love coding as well, you enjoy, you don't get frustrated, then you should choose full stack. I hope you got an answer. Nikhil, which companies are not taking mandatory base as global certification? There are many companies, I'll tell you. Many of our students are not, in the past, they were not as base as certified. They are working in like IQVIA, laptop, you name it. Okay, you name it and they are working. But it doesn't mean like you should also not have BSS certification. Actually, having the BSS certification, it increases your chances of getting interview. Let's suppose this company is hiring for fresher. So let's suppose if they are hiring for 15 people, out of 15, 10 might be the people who are having the BSS certification, and 5 might be the people who are not having BSS certification, but they have completed the required training. Okay, because in many of the vacancies recently, even GSK was having opening for fresher. So majorly they have asked with all the students that one should have the basis certification, but they have even allowed some students who are not having basis certification, so they maintain the ratio. Many companies are there with they allow them without basis certification. Even recently, there was a discussion with a group of experts who are there, the industry experts, and they were discussing about that basis certification is not something that you should must have, but it is something that is good to have. But in the interview, your knowledge matters. Okay, because there was a discussion around this that even right now companies have started using R as well. Some companies have started using Python as well. So in that case, let's suppose if you are going with the R knowledge or Python knowledge, what certification you will show to them? No certification. So certification is good to have. If you have time, if you have money, go for it. But if you feel that you don't have money, then you can first try without basis certification. Then you can try to get it if you're not getting still you're not getting introduced. And this is a good topic, like which companies are not taking mandatory basis global certification. So we can have a video on this. Maybe we can list out the companies. Jishan, good evening, sir. I hope you're doing fine. Jishan, I'm doing great. How are you? Danny, as a pharma graduate, will I get a advantage in getting clinical SaaS job, and how much time it will take? As a pharma graduate, of course, you'll get the advantage. Many people who are working as a statistical programmer, they are from pharmacy background. Even you can go on LinkedIn and check the profile. Let's suppose if a person who is working as a senior principal or lead, just go down and check his educational background. You'll find they have done pharmacy. And how much time it's gonna take? The whole journey can take up to 6 months to 1 year. On an average, 8 months. The learning can take up to 4 months, and getting interviews and cracking it can take another 4 months. Nanda is asking, I'm a B pharmacy student. I have confused for searching, selecting in job role, clinical science, programmer, or statistician. Clinical science, programmer, statistician. See, job role. I didn't got it. You have written B/W, but after that you have written clinical SAS programmer and statistical programmer. See, clinical SAS programmer and statistical programmer are the same roles. They are not different from each other. Earlier, this role was known as clinical SAS programmer, but right now the role is known as statistical programmer. Why they moved from the role clinical SAS programmer to statistical programmer? Because the clinical SAS programmer role was telling that you should have the SAS knowledge, clinical SAS. But right now, in the industry, they are using R as well and Python as well. That's why it's statistical, because you do the statistical analysis to get the output. So that's why they have named it a standard way statistical programmer. So it should not be dependent upon one tool like SAS. Medical coding versus clinical SAS programming. Of course, any day you can just talk to anyone and get an idea. The salary of a statistical or clinical science programmer is 50% more than a medical coder. If a medical coder is getting 10 LPA, then a statistical programmer with that experience will get 20 LPA. It's like more than 50 maybe, if you see in the longer term. Danny is asking, with education gap, it's difficult to job. Is there any company to apply project to gain knowledge? See, Danny, there are many companies, but you need to actively connect to people. Daily, you should talk to 10, 20 people and just get an idea from them and try to, make connections with some industry experts or the people who are at the top level in the industry. Okay, actively follow them, get an idea what's going on. Guys, is my voice is breaking still or it's clear now? Just confirm me once. Is my voice is breaking now? Okay. Someone in the comment, Stani Babu, have told my voice is breaking. So Rahul Meena, sir, you missed my point. Rahul, I think you have deleted your message. I can see message deleted. It's showing. Okay. Danny, are there any companies which provide internship for clinical SaaS? Hmm. Okay. Are there any companies? Most of the companies, whenever they take you as an intern, most of them gonna hire you because they are giving 4 or 5 months to you. So most probably they're gonna hire you. But still, if you want to know name of some companies, like all the big companies like Paraxel, GSK, they even offer internships. But most of these companies, whenever they're gonna hire you for even internship, now they're gonna hire you actually. What I have seen in the past. In fake experience, how to deal with EF account, how to make fake transition. Now, Vivek, I'm not having expertise into these things, but maybe I can talk to someone who have done this in the past. Sanket Patil, what career options there after doing SaaS course for B Pharmacy graduate? See, after doing SaaS course or clinical SaaS course, actually the SaaS software are being used. You become a data analyst in short. So you can work in bank, insurance firm, audit firms, and many other places. And even in banking, like the salaries are good. Within 3 years, you can reach up to 15 LPA. So that is even good salary. 10 to 15 LPA. Being in banking with 3 years of experience, it's a good salary. I feel. Recently, today I was doing counseling for someone. So he have he's having a good exposure, 3 years experience in banking, and he want to switch to clinical. So I asked his salary, so it was around 15 to 16 actually. MD Sahil. So Sahil, I have just told if you go back to the video, recently some companies have done hiring. I do remember some of the big companies' name that is Fortria, IQVIA, and Icon. Can you create a statistical programmer community because we need communicate with who right now doing statistical programmer job? A community, okay, but on what platform you want me to create? On which platform it can be created? Is it Telegram? Is it like Discord? Okay. Right now, I'm not having much idea about the Discord, but surely I'll check it. I'll try to create something. And this is a good idea. I think November, December में vacancies आने वाली हैं clinical sales. Yes, correct. Tausif, most probably even I have observed when I was working, like when I got an opportunity, it was November only. I think, yeah, almost November only. Kumar is saying 8 years back. So Dhruv can connect me through one counseling. We can discuss in detail. Dan is telling one of my senior doing as a programmer from past 8 years with a package 18 LPA. He is saying that the hike from 18 LPA is very less, saying 30 to 50 LPA is possible. No, that's not the case, Danny. He might have to, upgrade his skill. He might have to, upgrade his knowledge, or maybe he's not putting his efforts. 18 LPA you can get it within 5 years of experience, 5 to 6 years of experience. In 10 years, easily you can reach to 30 to 40 LPA. That's not a big deal. If you want to get this idea, try to connect to at least try to get the data from 10 managers or like 10 people who are having 10 years of experience or 8 years of experience, and then average their salaries. The average salary will be easily, it will be from 25 to 35 LPA easily. So these, I have heard some companies started mass recruitment in my city college IT field. Is Satish is telling, I have heard some companies have started mass recruitment. Is recession lifted from IT? See, what I feel that this is market cycle. Always you'll find that in some month, some year, the recruitment is less, and in some month, some year you'll find the recruitment is more. So that is a part of cycle. What you need to do, you need to keep moving. You don't need to stop yourself. None Kishore. Thank you so much. And now, let the be fun. Just start coaching 6M. See, Nanda, if you want to start coaching, you can start coaching from anywhere, but talk to at least 10 institute, 10 to 15 institute. Maybe some might lie to you. They might try to, take you in their course or enroll in their course. But once you talk to 10 or 15 institute, you'll get an idea like what they're telling, what the duration fees they are asking for you. Even you can consider us as well for training, and make a list of questions you want to ask from a training institute. Okay, because everything you're gonna learn like in the training itself from scratch, so nothing needs to be done before. But yeah, the max you can prepare like how to choose a good training institute, and rest they gonna take care. Rahul sir, please check my point. You have again missed. Rahul, I cannot see both the time. I can see that message only that you have missed my point, but I cannot see that what you are trying to ask me. Nikita, sir, how can we contribute to the patient health by working as a clinical sister? How can we contribute to that? See, Nikita, already once you work on this role, being a statistical programmer, you are creating a drug, right? Your contribution, you're doing a contribution in the creation of drug, right? And your contribution is the major contribution. Being a statistical programmer, you are the final guard of the data. Okay, so this data comes from site, from CRF, from CDM to you. Finally, you do the analysis of data, and finally, your table listings as Madam gonna be submitted to FDA. So you're already doing contribution. CDEC is worth it. Mm, Vivek, what's your educational background? Hi, Chinmay. Danny is asking, sorry to ask this question, government railway preparation versus aspiration meet suggestion. See, what I feel that if you want to grow in life, okay, if you want to keep moving in life, you want to grow constantly, then go for private jobs. And in private, the top jobs like statistical programmer, clinical science programmer. If you want a stable life, you don't want more salaries or more growth, more learnings in life. You want a very stable life. You can go for a railway. But right now I'm hearing from some people in a railway also in government jobs also a lot of pressure is there. Let's suppose you might get a transfer, you have to go from here to there. But in private and these jobs, especially the online jobs, you can take work from home or you can take remote. So your company can be in US, UK as well, or in India, any city or state, but you can be at one location and you can work from your home, you can work from your village. So some differences are there. You need to like point out some differences and then you need to choose your priority. What is your priority? Accordingly, you need to choose. Is Bangalore good place to learn SAS, or can you suggest? There are many institutes. Just search statistical programmer or clinical SAS programmer training institute and just talk to at least 10 to 15 institute. Surely you will get an idea which is good or bad. Because being a trainer myself and suggesting some institute or not suggesting uh, some institute will be a bad idea. So I leave this to you that, but I'll give you a suggestion how to figure out if an institute is good or not. You can just talk to their past students who have completed the training. Just get an idea and don't worry, don't ask them that do you got the placement or not. Just ask to them, do you got the knowledge or not? Do you got the guidance or not? I know at the end of the day, the job is what it matters, but no one can assure you a job. One can assure you a knowledge and guidance, that is for sure. So, in the name of placement, don't join a training institute. Vivek, I do provide statistical programmer training. BTech in AI, that's great. Vivek, if you want to discuss in detail, you can choose one-to-one counseling. There we can discuss in detail because what I feel those who are going to choose their career or decide something for their career, don't just directly by watching some videos decide your career or just I am speaking something because of that. Have a discussion. Okay, have a discussion with an industry expert. You can even connect to me and have a discussion and then you decide. Pratik, hello, I'm 10 years of experience in quality department but under search. Pratik, company can hire you, but it can take up to 1 year from learning to cracking interviews. And Chinmay is asking, sir, when your new batch will start. Chinmay, you can connect to me. We can discuss in detail about the batch timings, everything. And most probably next month it gonna start in November. Omkar, sir, biostatistics master student हूँ. आगे कैसे ट्राई करूँ ऑफ कैंपस प्लीज. See, if you are biostatistics master student, the very first requirement is get the required skills. Okay, जो knowledge चाहिए biostatistics या statistical programmer role के लिए and get the training for that. There are, if you are a biostatistics background, you have done the master, then you should prepare for a role biostatistics or statistical programmer role. These two roles are best for you. First one is biostatistician, second is statistical programmer role. If you want to discuss more about the training or about these roles, you can connect to me through one-to-one counseling, Omkar. We can discuss in detail. Because I am a trainer as well, and especially I know both of these roles. I can help you out. Uma Shankar, your video helped me to join IT industry. That's great, Uma Shankar. So, Uma Shankar, currently you are working on IT roles or how it is? You are going to start your career. Chinmay, sir, you not bring those who are placed. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, Chinmay. Most probably this week for sure. I'm gonna try like coming Sunday or Saturday a video with one of my student. Okay, for sure. So guys, from last 2 months, what like in my life, a lot of things were going on. I have given some money to someone who was not paying me back. I was in very much need of money. Office renovation was going on. Even there, the to the person I have given the work, he was not doing the work properly, and he was scamming in terms of money. He was charging more money, so I have taken back the work. I have given to someone else, but again, he is not doing the work properly. So I'm planning to like take the work by my own and complete it because those are small work only. So a lot of things were going on. So apart from my regular work or getting live or teaching, I have to focus. I like suddenly I have to focus more on the other things. So because of that, I was not able to give time. But for sure, with the new students or the fresh students who got selected or working professionals, from this week you will start seeing videos. राहुल, क्या मैं 3-4 साल के बाद क्लिनिकल जॉब के साथ करूँ? Of course you can do, Rahul. Vivek is asking what's the future of cloud data engineer. That's great only. Data scientist, cloud engineer, these roles are great. User, passed in 2019, 3 years. With you 3 years in React.js, having currently 2 years gap, not getting cost. You can connect me through one-to-one counseling. You can find the link in the video description or channel about section. There we can discuss in detail. Sanket, sir, how to improve our communication for interview? See, Sanket, what's the problem? Our mind always thinks in the mother tongue. Like whatever your mother tongue will be, either it's Hindi or Marathi or any other language, Kannada. So whatever your mother tongue is, because since long from 10, 20 or 30 years, maybe uh, as per your age, you are speaking that mother tongue language, the primary language. So suddenly, for getting an IT job, you are trying to improve your English or trying to speak in English. So your mind is not able to do that. Why? Because you are doing for the first time or you are trying it out. So what happens? Your mind or your in your brain, the primary language you used to speak, that is what getting processed into English, and then you are able to speak. So it's gonna take time. So as more you develop the habit of reading things in English, reading books, or speaking in English, communicating in English, and writing in English, reading, writing, speaking, and watching. If you follow these four things, for sure you're gonna improve. And the best way to improve your English is to be with the people. Let's suppose if you live in Bangalore or Hyderabad, most probably you will speak English, right? So to be with the people. If it is not possible that you cannot be or you cannot develop the surrounding with the people who speak in English, then you can follow these things. Wherever you are, just watch some movies or watch some videos in English with subtitle and read some books in English and write something in English, or you can write the book conclusion in English, whatever or however your day was, you can try to convey or write an essay. So by following these things, you can improve it. राहुल नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा. किशोर, सर I'm a बीटेक स्टूडेंट प्लीज. मैं ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा हूँ नहीं होगा? पास्ट में ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी उनकी कॉर्पोरेट में बहुत अच्छी जॉब्स थी और उसके साथ उन्होंने यूपीएससी लेवल तक के एग्जाम क्रैक किए. So planning will be very much important in that case. Kishore, sir, I'm a BA student. Please. Kishore, uh, I'm not, having expertise for a student who are having like BA, educational background. But what I can suggest to you, first figure it out what your interest is or what is in demand. Try to match your interest and figure out something you are interested in and something which is in demand. Figure out a job, okay, and then try to get into that job. Learn the required skills, and then it's gonna take some 6 months to 1 year to get into that job. The entire learning and cracking the interview part. Nikita, sir, what other useful job roles which use clinical SAS as SAS to work? And see, Nikita, using SAS, you can work in clinical domain, you can work in the data analysis domain, you can work in the BFSI domain. Okay, data analysis is not a domain; it's a role. But BFSI, banking, finance, insurance. Today only I talked to a guy who was into credit risk analyst, and he's working with one of the top company and getting a good pay as well with 3 years of experience. He's getting around 15 LPA. So yeah, consulting firms, data analysis, credit risk analysis, many roles are there. Uma Shankar, I'm already in IT now, work as a SAP consultant. That's great, Uma Shankar. Ali, as a statistical programmer, can I be a data engineer or data scientist or data analyst? Of course, being a statistical programmer, the major tool or the primary tool on which you are working, that is SAS. So SAS is a data analysis tool. SAS or R, those are data analysis tool only. So by default, you are a data analyst. In future, you're gonna become data scientist. Rock schemer, bro. I have 9 years of career gap. BTech mechanical. Rock schemer, you can connect me through one counseling. There we can discuss in detail. Ali, Ali have worked as a statistical programmer, but statistical programmer and biostatistician, their work is almost hand to hand. And almost a statistical programmer and biostatistician, 50% or 60% of their work is same. I'm a civil engineer currently working. I have a good knowledge of the next. Aman, you can connect me through one counseling. We can discuss there in detail. Vivek, in any of my video, you can check the video description or the channel about section. You will find an option one-to-one counseling. There will be a link. So using that link, you can book a slot. Chinmay, sir, you first make video on medical coding versus as. But again, can you tell me which is? Of course, see, if as a medical coder you're getting 5 LPA, being a statistical programmer, you'll be getting 10 LPA. There is a 50% difference in pay. Even in long term, the salary, let's suppose with 15 years of experience, if as a medical coder you are getting 15 LPA, as a statistical programmer, you'll get with 15 years of experience a minimum 40 to 50 or 60 LPA. Invincible, sir, what is the price of clinical SAS course? Invincible, for this you can connect me, we can discuss in detail. So instead of focusing first on the fees, you can just get an idea that is the course fee is feasible for you or not, and like is the course knowledge is good or not, is the trainer is good or not, then you can go to the course fee. And my course fee is something near to around around 50 to 60 and less than that as well. So it's totally affordable. And we have included this SAS as well, R as well, and Python as well. As you know, we have launched the clinical SAS plus data science. So yeah, so a max fees we are charging for any either it's clinical or base advance or SaaS or project, including everything, a max it will go around 70. But in that also there is a discount. Then with 10 years of gap due to other jobs, how much chance SaaS? Then for that you have to connect me and we have to discuss in detail. Rahul, sir, if you do job in clinical science on lab, 8 hours per day, longer period of time. राहुल, ये क्वेश्चन तो एकदम वैलिड है कि कंप्यूटर पे इतना ज़्यादा काम करेंगे तो आपको क्या असर पड़ेगा, बट व्हाट माय सजेशन इज कि एक स्पेक आते हैं, राइट? आई फॉरगॉट द नेम, कि जो लोग भी कंप्यूटर पे काम करते हैं ना उनके लिए एक नॉर्मल स्पेक आते हैं, यूवी स्पेक और आई डोंट फिल्टर स्पेक, मतलब वो एक फिल्टर होता है, ब्लू रे फिल्टर, तो वो स्पेक में सिर्फ एक लेयर लगी रहती है, तो क्या करता है जो हार्मफुल रेज लैपटॉप से आती है ना, तो वो उसे अवॉइड कर देता है, मतलब तो आपकी आंखों पे उससे साइड इफेक्ट नहीं होते। तो आप वो नॉर्मल स्पेक नॉर्मल चश्मा यूज कर सकते हो, नंबर वाले चश्मे नहीं होते राहुल। ओके, आई हैव गिवन टू वन ऑफ माई स्टूडेंट, वो यहीं ऑफिस में ही रहता है, बट उनकी आंखें दर्द कर रही थी तो मैंने उन्हें दिया है। सो और एल्स आई कुड हैव शोन यू इन द टुडेस लाइव डिस्कशन इटसेल्फ। Kishore, sir, I have 2 years of experience in graphic design, but now this time I'm learning on full stack. That's great. Kishore, what's the best job role? See, Kishore, there are many jobs: data analysis, data science, cybersecurity, cloud, and ERP, and many other jobs, consulting, business analyst. You need to decide what is something you are interested in, and accordingly you need to move. Nikita, sir, can I contribute my by working in research and development department if I have skill of clinical SaaS programming? Yes, of course you can. Okay, so guys, I think we have taken most of your question, and Aman is asking, sir, due to rise of AI, how do you see about clinical science and data analysis jobs? Will these jobs will exist? Of course, this job will exist. What's gonna happen in the coming future as you'll start seeing the effect of AI and these things right now itself, as this AI and these things are booming. So instead of SAS tool only, companies have started using R as well and Python as well. So only the difference will come that people working on these roles, they need to upgrade their skills. Since long, let's suppose from 20 or 30 years, they are working on only SAS tool. Right now in the current market, they need to upgrade their skill to R as well, and if needed, Python as well. So the effect of AI on statistical programmer role is that the people need to upgrade their skills. That is the maximum effect that gonna happen on this role. So the people who are upgrading their skills being on this role, so they're gonna make money and they're gonna grow more. राहुल, अगर हमें कोई लॉन्ग हेल्थ इशू हो जाए फॉर लॉन्गर टाइम, सी राहुल, लेट सपोज कोई इशू हो जाए लॉन्गर टाइम के लिए 1 ईयर जितना, तो ये मैं तो नहीं बोल सकता, मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली डिफरेंट कंपनीज के डिफरेंट पॉलिसीज होती हैं कि आपको 6 मंथ्स के लिए या अगर आप हॉस्पिटलाइज हो तो 1 ईयर के लिए वो अलाउ करती हैं, मे बी आपका जो जॉब है उसको होल्ड पे डालती हैं, डोंट नो कि वो सैलरी पूरी की पूरी देती हैं, हाफ देती हैं जब आप काम नहीं करते, 60% देती है, डोंट हैव दैट आइडिया। मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली इन कॉर्पोरेट देयर आर गुड रूल्स, फायर करती है इसे अंटिल देयर इज अ वैलिड रीजन, आप वहाँ कुछ फील नहीं कर रहे, झूठ नहीं बोल रहे, कंपनी को ऐसे भी आपके लिए अगर कोई और एम्प्लॉय हायर करना हो ना, आपको निकाल के तो उन्हें ज़्यादा ही पे करना पड़ेगा। सपोज आप 10 पे काम कर रहे थे तो उनको 30 पे देना पड़ेगा। तो वैसे भी कंपनी के पास टीम में और भी लोग होते हैं, सो दे विल गिव द वर्क टू अदर पीपल। So, guys, I think that's enough for today. Aman, I haven't seen any layoffs like on statistical programmer role. I haven't seen. Okay. And see, guys, even the people who are working on high paying roles or the skill on the skill they are working that was in demand. See, even if a company is firing you, let's suppose the people who got fired in COVID from Amazon, Google. So, do you think they wanna sit idle? They will not get the job in other company. If they are getting the package of 40 LPA, easily they'll get the 40 LPA package or minimum 35 LPA package. Easily they'll get the job. And but yeah, it's gonna take some time. And coming to statistical programmer role, I haven't seen till yet any firings. किशोर इज आस्किंग अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन सर लॉजिक बिल्डिंग कैसे करें प्रोग्रामिंग में सबसे पहले तो बी क्लियर विद द सिंटेक्स एंड डेफिनेशन सबसे पहले डेफिनेशन क्या है और सिंटेक्स क्या है क्लियर रहो ठीक है और डेफिनेशन से क्लियर हो सिंटेक्स क्लियर है सो द थर्ड थिंग इज प्रैक्टिस ये तीन चीज़ों से क्लियर रहो उसमें से दो चीज़ें सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है सिंटेक्स एंड प्रैक्टिस सिंटेक्स अगर क्लियर है तो कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है प्रैक्टिस जितना ज़्यादा करोगे उतना ज़्यादा लॉजिक बिल्ड होगा सिंटेक्स क्लियर है तो लॉजिक क्लियर है और प्रैक्टिस ज़्यादा करोगे तो लॉजिक बिल्ड होगा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो to connect me, you can connect me through one-to-one counseling. You can find the link in the channel description of the video about in the channel about section or video description. राहुल सर आप लाइव नहीं हो तो ग्रुप में लिख दिया करो सॉरी राहुल एक्चुअली आई गॉट इनटू समथिंग एल्स और उस दिन मैं लाइफ का मैंने प्लान किया था सर 2-3 बार हो गया बट नाउ नॉट आई ट्राई कि अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो मैं उस दिन लाइव उस टाइम पे आऊँ ही आऊँ कुछ लास्ट 1-2 मंथ्स में ऐसी बहुत सारी चीज़ें चल रही थी तो उसकी वजह से थोड़ा टाइमिंग्स शेड्यूल सारी चीज़ें आगे पीछे हो गई थी So guys, I think that's all for today and I hope you all get some clarity, some knowledge and I feel the very much important thing is right now that is consistency. ठीक है कंसिस्टेंसी आपके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है अगर आप बुरा कर रहे हो लाइफ में और कंटिन्यूस बुरा करते जा रहे हो तो आपके साथ बुरा होगा और बुरा होते ही जाएगा और बहुत बुरा होगा अगर आप कुछ अच्छा कर रहे हो यू आर नॉट गेटिंग द रिजल्ट इन शॉर्ट टाइम बट वो अच्छा करते ही जा रहे हो ओवर द टाइम आपको रिजल्ट नहीं मिल रहा है बट कुछ टाइम बाद उसका बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलेगा ठीक है सो कोई भी चीज़ लेट सपोज कि कोई पर्सन बहुत लाइफ में अच्छी पोजीशन पर लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ मी मैं लाइफ में एक स्टेज पे हूँ राइट जहाँ पे मैंने काफ़ी हद तक काफ़ी चीज़ें कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर किए हैं मतलब एक अच्छी जॉब ली ये सारी चीज़ें की बट ओवर द टाइम अगर मैं अपने स्किल्स को अपग्रेड करना बंद कर दूँ अगर मैं अपने नॉलेज को अपग्रेड करना बंद कर दूँ मैं अच्छी चीज़ें करना बंद कर दूँ तो ओवर द टाइम तुरंत तो नहीं बट 1-2-3 साल ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 4 साल या 5-10 साल में आई बैक टू जीरो मैं ज़ीरो हो जाऊँगा सो द पीपल who are upgrading their skills learning new things or doing the work in a proper way they're gonna grow in life for sure either it's me or you अगर आप अच्छे से चीज़ों को कर रहे हो तो यू गोना ग्रो अगर आप नहीं कर रहे तो यू गोना गेट डाउन ओके सो दैट इज द क्लियर कॉन्सेप्ट राहुल सर क्या कंपनी हमें और हमारी फैमिली को हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस ऑफ कोर्स राहुल दे गिव yes Sanket there are government jobs as well So guys, that's all for today. I think I have taken most of the question. We can wind up this doubt discussion for today. And for sure I'm gonna ensure that मैं इंश्योर करूंगा कि हर वीक एक लैब डिस्कशन तो हो ही. मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली इट कैन बी सैटरडे और संडे. ओके, एंड आई इंश्योर दैट आई इन्फॉर्म यू इन द ग्रुप. और जो टाइम या जो डेट पे मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ लाइव, उस टाइम पे मैं लाइव आऊँ ही आऊँ. तो गाइज अभी के लिए इतना ही, एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर जर्नी. एंड सी, लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट अप्स एंड डाउन्स, बट इट्स टोटली अबाउट कि अपने डाउन्स में भी अगर आप कंसिस्टेंट रहे, यू फॉलोड, यू डिडंट गॉट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, सो गुड टाइम गोना कम. बट इफ यू आर समवन हु इजीली गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, बहुत जल्दी हार मान जाते हो, देन द थिंग्स नॉट गोना वर्क इन लाइफ. You have to be tough because the world is tough. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you everyone, and bye bye everyone.